Hello fellow YouTubers and Google Plus followers. DJI does not offer a firmware version 99, 99, 99, and 99 to the public. If you have a problem with your Osmo Action, the hyperlapse is missing, you're going to contact DJI for the firmware 99, 99, 99, and 99. You're also going to need the Osmo_action_firmware_debug.txt document. If you don't have this text document, the firmware 99 will not work. It is very simple to make the .text document. You notice that this is the text document's name. It's going to exclude .txt, and inside the document is going to be absolutely nothing, 0 kilobytes. A member had a blank screen. He loaded firmware 99 with the debug file, and then he reflashed firmware 1.10, and he's up and running. It's that simple. I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn my camera on. You want to have 100% battery life. You're going to swipe down. You're going to format your card. My card's not in there. And then you're going to put in firmware 99 and the Osmo Action debug file on the card. I'm showing you that I'm on firmware 1.10. I'm going to now fully close my camera to it's shutting down and not on standby. Then I'm going to take that card that has firmware 99 and the Osmo debug.txt file on the card, facing down the face name into the camera. Make sure it's securely in there, and I am going to turn on the camera and fast forward the remaining 2 minutes of the update. We are updating. During your update, if you pull the card, you're going to get an error, and the camera will want to start over again, and the camera will not be in trouble. You could continue your update. Now we are in a reset mode. We have to set our camera up. I can update the camera right away if I wanted to. So I'm going to follow the instructions. I hit the screen once to get rid of the update successful. I press on English. It is July 31st, 2021, and it is 8 o'clock on the dot. And now we are ready to show you what is on the camera. I cannot show you the missing features and functions of the camera. We have firmware 000000007196. And I am going to go outside and take a few test samples. Can we shoot on this firmware? Sure. Will it be exactly like the latest firmware? Not at all. So why would we want to use this firmware to shoot video footage? Let's get some samples out there for you. 4K 24, 1/60th, ISO 800. And the Rocksteady is on, and I'm doing a nice walk. I have to be careful because the switch screen doesn't have the side press button. After you have successfully done your update, it is recommended that you take the card out and format it, or format it in the camera, so this way you will not have a camera reflashing again. If I'd gone through some of the settings, you're going to see everything is still there. One of the issues you may see, okay, we have an SD card error. Let's just ignore the SD. If I go to my switch screen, I have an invalid entry. There's a C1 error. in the customs. You may see an SD card when you do firmware 00. Right now, there's no issues showing. So here we are with firmware 1.10. It does not have the Osmo Action firmware debug file. You set your camera up. You can use the Mimo app for the latest firmware. You can manually get it at DJI or have saved on your computer, and you simply load it in. Why would you need firmware 99? The main reason was for missing hyperlapse. If your camera is perfectly working, then you should not be using 99. But if you want to demonstrate, see what 99 offers you, see if it will fix a issue in your camera, that's something that GoPro does not offer at all. All they offer is the latest firmwares. Unless you save the previous firmware, will it correct a blank screen? Will it correct a missing serial number? Will it correct any of the issues that the camera has? Absolutely not. With firmwares of DJI, they had a battery exhaustion. The latest firmware of that period, firmware 1.03, 04, has corrected that issue. We have an issue with latency of recording in 4K 60 frames per second, the front screen as well as the back screen. As firmwares were created and updated, the latency started to improve. So here we are, update successful. We left off at the previous 4K 30 frames where I have it on, and I can go through some of my features. I have quick snap. Before, you didn't see the quick snap there, the screen, the switch screen. So firmware 99, firmware 00 will not have switch screen. If I go here and I show you the latest firmware on the about, firmware 1.10. Now, I have basically explained to you everything that firmware 99 may do and may help you out. It's a last resort before you send your camera in. The camera is going to overheat. That is the norm. The camera is going to get hot. That is the norm. The camera is going to have a shutter speed issue. That is the norm. The camera should not have a black screen. The camera should not be missing hyperlapse. And the camera should not be doing other things that are not mentioned. I hope this video may have helped anybody out there. You got a question, a comment, opinion, post it down below. And maybe anyone out there can answer your question as well. I want to thank Pan Down, Tilt Left. I want to thank Steve WB. I want to thank Ohio Fred. I want to thank My Gig User, and I want to thank Tim Simpson. We are all Osmo Action camera owners. We are all not with issues, but if you come with an issue, check your SDXC card. Make sure there's no hidden files that will cause an issue. Make sure it's a right card for your camera. Make sure that your battery's fully charged. Make sure you're on the right settings. And best of all, have fun filming. Have a great day, and thank you very much for your time.